So while our group ends up in Castle Ravenloft, during the amount of time that they spent traveling, or the rest of our group was traveling. They have progressed quickly, and they are moving south. They come across the ruins that we originally came, where we fought the vampires. Not the vampires, that we saw Strahd and the werewolves. And we are Char's being drawn to some great snow-covered peaks. So is pressing forward, leading. I don't know how much small talk is along the way, but it takes about 4 hours, 4 to 5. Like, I assume that you're probably not going the slowest anyway.
No,
so
I'm in marching speed.
He's marching.
I can go at 35, so.
So like he's marching pretty quick. Everyone is going relatively well. So again, you make this in 4 hours.
As long as they stay within 10 feet of me, any roughage, plant growth, earth anomaly that may slow us down is calmed and smooth. There is no rough terrain.
But it is very rough. You feel that is maybe
You
convenient.
have chosen well your companion.
I have chosen well my companions. Ooh, there's
Well, I pull out my little ball and I start rolling them down the strip as we're playing.
Okay.
Scout!
To go this route,
No, scout!
so you're careful when you do this pass that's marked on the map. You all avoid it. The path to where you're going veers up and takes a sharp turn. You probably see that.
right here.
Yeah, you see. You move your way up. And you make the turn. This point, you look up the hill, and it looks like a great just looks like something's carved into the mountain. This is the part where cold seeps in. So this place is carved out of a snowy slope of Mount Gracchus. Mount Gracchus is probably labeled on your map. The temperatures throughout is -10 degrees. So you cannot linger too much.
Okay.
So, like I said, as you're coming up, it's
Keep on
starting
marching.
to get cold.
Stay warm.
So, as you come up, the road fades away under covering of snow. But it takes you far enough to see a facade of some type of temple carved into the sheer mountainside of head. The front of the structure is 50 feet high and has 6 alcoves containing 25-foot tall statues. Each statue is carved from a single block of amber, and all of them are faceless, hooded figures, its hands pressed together in a gesture of prayer. Between the two innermost statues is a 20-foot tall archway with a staircase leading down.
I kneel down and put my hands into the ground and listen to the heartbeat of the land. I can tell within 3 miles of me general location and any immediate threat to the environment. I can learn if there are any aberrations, beasts, elementals, fae, or undead present within 3 miles.
You don't know which, it'll let you know if something is within 3 miles, right? Doesn't
Yeah.
it tell you the direction?
No, it's not specific location. It lets me know within 3 miles of where I'm at if any of these are in existence, but I know which ones they are. So if it's Fae, I know there's Fae present,
Well, there's-
Elementals present.
Well, they're definitely undead here. Within 3 miles.
Okay, and you'll also let me know the general direction of any portal to an elemental plane, if there's one here.
There is definitely not.
I know there's not now, but
Yeah. So there's definitely not. And probably definitely never.
okay. So after I reach down and do my gladiator stuff, I'm going to sit up and say, well, there's undead around us. I don't know exactly where, but they're within 3 miles, so, and this looks like to be the only place we're headed. We haven't seen any behind us. I'm going to take a rough shot guess and say they're in front of us, man.
Char thinks you right.
So, if you need to prepare anything that specific versus undead, I would have that ready.
Char has all he needs.
You need a rest for that, and it's like I said, it is cold outside. So you need to create some type of. None of you have any cold resistance, do you?
Char has a breath weapon.
So, but like if you're out here for too long, you will suffer a level of exhaustion because of the cold. So you need to either go in through the archway or look around if you wish. So the choice is yours. Char definitely feels the pull of.
Well, hand on head, Char didn't come all this way just to stand around outside.
Understood.
So,
I
you know,
did
so-
not think that you'd be standing too much.
so.
And as an action, I can reduce the area of a natural effect that is dealt persistent cold, fire, or lightning damage within 30 feet of me.
So,
I can remove a 20-foot cube of it, so I'm not worried about the cold.
Is it just for you?
No, I have a 20-foot cube around me. I can change the weather.
Yeah. So is that a spell slot or ability?
Nope. Reclamation.
Ability. How many times can you do that? How long does it last?
Let's see. You can take an action to reduce the area.
It's an action. That's fine.
Right.
That's good. It's just, it usually has a.
It's just reclamation. It doesn't have a use a slot of anything.
Click it and just see if it tells you more once you click it. Sometimes they.
At second level, I can siphon it. Additionally, you may spend an action to reduce the area of natural or magical effects and deal persistent cold damage.
All right. Well, that's going to take concentration.
Okay,
That's
cool.
that's pretty.
I'm just saying, when you're around me, you don't have to worry about the
Well,
weather.
like I said, you're concentrating on the elements, so as long as that's what you're concentrating on, like that makes sense. You know,
Okay.
to change the elements, that take a little bit.
Oh, that's
of
good
work.
because that takes care of that. We don't have to worry about that, and we're ascension for danger. You know, so you cover the elements, and we'll.
Yeah, and I know there's undead up there.
Mm.
So when it started getting real cold because I've checked for undead, yeah, now I'm concentrating on maintaining our environment around us, our cube.
Right. Awesome.
So, what do you wish to do?
Look at Ashton's. You ready?
Yes, I am ready.
You ready?
Yeah, man.
We go.
We're off to see something, right?
Okay, so we went in. Like I do have a small map of it, but you need to see enough of it before you get the map.
So we go through.
Yep. So you
Okay.
can go ahead and put yourself inside there. So you go down these steps, right? As you go through, you notice that the archway, the statues. You go through the archway between the statues. Icy steps descend 10 feet to a time-ravaged hallway with arrow slits in the wall. Beyond the hall lies a vast, conceptual darkness. So it's a vast darkness. So go down, once you get to the bottom of the steps, you see a few doors and slits. There's a door to your left and right, but you can also continue on into whatever the vast thing in front.
Hey, Charlie, let me see your hammer. You'll like it, I promise. Daylight.
So it's
That's exactly
That's
what he
1
Hey,
hour.
Ashton's like,
Sure.
I mean,
Daylight.
I don't want you to use up your stuff if you don't.
Okay. I'm like, that's really what you want to use this spell for?
No, you could look at me and be like,
burn your slots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Burn them up, because like I said, every slot matters.
Meow.
Okay, so
Yeah.
there are slits and some doors. Do you go into the rooms with the slits, or do you continue into the vast? Like you can sort of see shadows and stuff down before.
Does Chara feel
Like
any
the
way?
light lights up enough that it's still even so dark outside of the light.
Does Chara feel any way like Chara is pulling him in any direction, or is it just he just knows here?
It's like you know here.
Okay. So
There is great darkness here. Whether it's Shar or something else.
you want to check rooms, or we go?
You got the beacon in your head, dude. I'm following you.
So, Astral roll wisdom. So you can do insight because your wisdom's pretty good. You're saving through it.
I don't know my stuff by heart, so hang on.
I set my grumball down and tell it to keep,
This is what I don't
scout for us a little bit.
So the month says that like the ground is covered from the dust of those who have perished.
16.
I moisten them with some Bjorn juice.
So, all right. So 16. Like with you, what you seek here is probably not in the early doors. You know, just being like so this. It would be quite foolish that is something that is probably hidden
Yeah.
would be.
We anticipated to be in
It's like
a ways.
it's like- or that it's already gone.
Yeah.
But you all feel that you've been led here thanks to the cards and like the poll. So it's like if it was something that everyone could find, it's probably not in a place that would be found.
Yeah.
So do you proceed? There's a flat hallway at the bottom steps. You don't
Okay, just
right
go
left.
straight.
So you go straight.
If everybody else is okay with that.
So you walk through, and you're both shining pretty bright. What's the light? 120.
60 feet from each of them. It's as if
That's
you
bright,
were.
though, right?
Yeah,
And it goes
bright
past-
daylight
then it
and
goes
60
past
feet
it.
of dim light.
I'm gonna do produce flame just to have a flame in my hand.
Okay.
It's a cantrip.
Okay. Like you can
Just
you can-
add to.
You can throw it, or you can
Yeah.
light sconces or torches and stuff. So you come through, and it reveals. You come through, and it's like a sea of black. It's a balcony. A 20-foot wide balcony of black marble with shattered railing overlooks, and as you come forward, what looks like a vast temple. Black marble staircases at each end of the balcony descend 30 feet to the temple floor. So it's like it's a
30-foot drop.
It's a 30-foot drop from the end of the balcony through this.
Is there a railing
Uh,
or some sort of?
yeah, it's black marble. It's balcony made of black marble,
Okay.
and they're shattered pieces. A bunch of them are shattered, overlooking the temple. Again, it's 30 feet to the temple floor. The vaulted ceiling is 30 feet above the balcony, so it's 60 feet.
60
from
feet
above.
total.
The walls and ceilings are covered in an amber glaze, lending a gloom of a golden sheen. A set of amber doors stands closed at the west end of the balcony, and a similar pair stand open to the east. This is what you can see right now. But let me see if you can see anything else. Since you have light, it's a little different. No. You do notice, thanks to the light, that there are even more arrow slits. You know, like as you go down, there's like apparently there's slits that would help repel anything that would be like invaders.
So this room's exposed to the outside then?
Oh. Well, you don't know. They're slits,
No, okay.
but they're probably designed because, like I said, you come down to this pit. So most of you are some type of warriors things. It's like, hey, you come down. Like they definitely could shoot down into here. They're not meant to shoot out.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So, do you all go down the steps?
Yeah, I know, right?
And as
That
I'm
was
walk-
a little.
As I'm walking down and I'm looking up at all this stuff, I'm like, doesn't seem like they were real friendly to their guests, man.
So as you go down, thanks to the new, do you all go down the same? Like I said, there's 2 sets of steps going.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
we're gonna stay.
go on the same side.
Okay, so you go down.
I'm assuming it'd be me. You want in the middle of us, like me,
Mhm.
me, you,
I'll
her.
bring up the back.
And then, yeah.
So,
So
as you go, wait, who's in the front? All right, Char. As Char comes down, you see something at the end of the bottom of the floor. So
Were there any torches along the way?
You have daylight on your weapon. I've
yeah,
already
I'm
cast
saying
it
like you
twice.
see.
Oh,
it,
I didn't
like,
realize you
no,
actually cast
yeah.
it. My
yeah,
bad.
No, he cast it on both of you. Have it. He
Okay.
I burnt 2 spell slots.
So again,
okay.
at the edge of the range, what is it, 60 feet? So it goes out another 30, right? Dim.
60 dim.
So dim. So
60 bright, 60 dim.
all right. So what comes in through the dim? They see a large faceless statue at the far end of the temple. It is quite large. It is at least 10 feet wide. At least. It is faceless. And again, there are doors to the east and west. One is closed. One is open.
we either
Open
open
door
door
looks suspicious.
or we close. Yeah, we
I
either
mean,
go-
the sense of it's welcoming, like
Oh,
I say
oh,
suspicious.
actually,
but-
apologize. Those doors were up before you came down. Like when you went to the steps, there's a door east and west before you came out. I thought it said. I looked at the map wrong too.
Which direction you feel?
Oh,
man.
but you all went down the bottom. The doors were back there.
So it's just basically an open room at the bottom. It's
Yeah, with the statue.
with the statue.
Oh, okay.
Like so
Okay.
far.
So no doors at the bottom.
Yeah.
That you can see yet.
We can see.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So like I said, the place is so vast, your light's not lighting up the whole place.
Okay.
So we
Might
go
be
one
a
side, then we go other side.
Yeah.
We just go around
Well,
the
I was
room.
gonna say we can just go around.
Passive perception, running with my hand across the wall, checking to make sure, see if there's any false doors or traps along the walls. It's just a standard 19. You just walk and check without looking hard and wasting time.
Okay. So yeah, just okay. You all go. Does anyone go check out the statue?
Working our way to the statue.
Or working your way.
Yeah.
Is
it just in the back of that area, or is it in the center of the?
No, it's
floor
in the
there?
it's in the very back.
In the very
like I
back,
said, like
okay.
it was far away. Like when you're
Okay.
coming down, it's at 120 feet, and as you get farther down, you actually see. When you get to the bottom of the steps, that's when you can see it at the edge of the light.
Okay.
So as you come up, you'll see more. How close do you want to get to it? Like the brightest light is at 60 feet. You want to get to 60.
Yeah,
At
we need to
least.
see it. Yeah, 60
All right.
feet.
The ominous statue stands between 2 black marble balconies. So now you can see that there are 2 balconies. Like one of which has partially collapsed. It's the far end, so you can barely tell that. It has fallen on the temple's black marble floor in front of an open doorway. The walls of the temple are covered in amber, and the doors leading from it are made from amber as well. Arched hallways coated with amber lead away from the temple to the east and west. Flanking these exits are alcoves that hold white marble statues of robed human wizards with pointed hats and golden staffs. One of them is toppled over and lies shattered on the floor.
Is all the amber connected?
It just seems like like things are sort of glazed in amber, but like the doors are amber.
Well, what I'm saying is like down the hallways and stuff. Is it one continuous coat of amber?
No, like they're probably seem broken up. There's like it's coated, so like the mortar's between the bricks, from what I can tell.
Okay. I was going to tell you guys you can douse that. Just cast it with the amber, light the whole place up. If it was one continuous
Just take the hammer
sheet.
and go, just not hit it like a strike, but just put it up to it and.
Yeah, and light the whole place up.
So
Because it'd be reflective.
how close? Yeah, it sort of glimmers, but it's absorbing it. So you just sort of see shadows and flickers from the light. So when you move, it's sort of, but it's not like lighting the whole place up very much.
Oh, so it's not like Underdark amber.
So
The crystals.
It's amber.
Yeah.
And it's amber colored.
Okay.
So the color amber. So how close are you to the statue?
Oh, we'll get at least in that 60, right?
That was on the edge of the 60, and you can barely see the balconies. You can't see the balconies well, but you know they're there.
I'll go 30 feet
I was
closer.
gonna say let's
30
move
feet
up
closer.
another.
On the far side of the temple, you see what looks like some type of legs laying on the ground.
Got those.
So it is slightly covered. So
I'll
you
go
can
closer.
So
Yep.
you come up closer. So it looks like a dead body. It's like long dead. So you would probably roll
Medicine.
roll history,
Or, oh,
because I didn't say he was human.
Okay.
So that's what you're. Or nature. Nature would be fine too. Nature or history. Either is fine for you.
come on, come back.
Because the reason why I say so she's the only one that would probably see to be able to recognize.
22.
Right. It's in Ankaroth, which is a form of demon. They're sometimes animal-like. They're humanoid animal-like.
Cool.
So you don't know how.
Interesting.
You don't know how.
Would this like trigger any memories of
So
like
you,
you've been so
you
focused
see,
with
you
Shar,
see,
but
you see
thinking
a,
about the pact I still have with
yeah, you
Goody.
see a
Not
flash
pact,
of a
but
great
contract.
Marketplace with people with things walking around. It's like it's sort of like a flash. There's people flying and laughing and trading, and there's a few like fox and fox type beings like that might make you feel that you've seen that before. The structure.
Relatives of yours?
No.
Charles,
So-
I
Should we
think
come
we alone
within
in
like?
here.
Should we come up like within 10 feet
Do you
to
want?
be specific?
Yeah, you're pretty. Like I said, you see it there. You'd have to get pretty close to see the body and actually recognize that it was like the bone structure of it and the skull.
Well, not just the corpse, but I mean to get closer to the statue.
Yeah, the statue. Like it's within like 10 feet of the statue.
Okay,
so,
gotcha.
So how close to the statue are it? So
6 or 8 feet. I'll step up.
10 feet.
okay. So now that you're here, you notice this is a 40-foot tall statue. It's carved out of granite. It depicts depicts some type of god, you feel.
I don't think that our lady.
Would you like to do a perception check? Whoever's the closest.
$17.
This door. I'll give you advantage rolling.
Oh. 22.
So you look and you feel that this has a secret. A secret that you and your friends are very well aware of secrets. You almost peer through. You feel that this faceless god also valued secrets itself. But what would a statue feel when it comes to secrets? What type of secret could a statue hold?
Something hidden inside.
So you're down here. There are no doors down here that you really can get to unless you get up on the balconies.
Walk up to it and tap it. Just kind of tink, tink, tink with my hammer. Just to see what it sounds like. Does it seem solid or hollow-ish?
So,
Metal,
so-
actual
So
stone.
you tapping? Are you going around? Are you tap? Yep. So you go around and you get to the back of the statue, and you're looking there very carefully, and you think that it's something that you can possibly pull.
Like a
It's
trigger
that
door
you
or
might
something.
be able to
get a finger hold
pull
in.
something attached to the base of the statue. Do you?
Sure. Pray for
Char's ready.
So you pull and it actually comes out easily and it opens up and you see a spiral staircase.
Of course.
So it's a trap door. It folds and opens and it comes open, and there's a staircase and it starts spiraling down. Once you get down, it spirals down.
Hey guys, come around back here.
Yeah, okay.
I found something interesting.
Whoa, you put a hole in his backside.
There's
Oh,
a
and it
door.
goes down.
The legs have doors.
So when you go down, you also can look up into the statue
Okay.
before you go all the way down. And the statue is hollow. So, but even with your light, you cannot see up in there. It's dark that you can go through.
Okay.
Do you care?
Do we have the option to go up versus down?
Yeah,
or
you can climb up. It's a climb up into the statue, or you go down the steps.
HR, man.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I
Can't
don't
you,
mind climbing. Zoom, zoom.
Yep.
fly?
I can. I was gonna try to save it because we needed it, but
Oh well.
I think if we need to get out real quick, but
Do you want to fly up into the darkness?
It won't be dark when he gets there.
So it's the light of your staffs aren't going through that darkness.
oh, it's that kind of darkness.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's that type of darkness.
Char could throw you. Just,
I almost want to say, like, look, there's steps here. Climbing up, that's one thing, but there's stairs leading down. Like, something seems obvious. Maybe we need
I'm
to go
not
down.
being judgmental of you guys are all, but wouldn't it seem too obvious to follow the steps that are laid out for us versus...
What I was just saying.
Oh, you were? Wow.
Oh my
We're
goodness.
thinking on the same level.
Woohoo.
so
Let's
we
go
climb.
down. Let's go down.
And we're going to end up coming back up and having to go up there to get the piece anyway.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. But I'd rather walk down steps that we can see and find out potentially easily. But
But
there's
see,
nothing there versus.
How it's 40 foot, so it's 40 foot to the top of it. Inside, it
yes,
being hollow.
It's 40 feet.
I've got 40 feet of movement.
Yes, but you will be going in the dark.
Right.
Does anyone have the ability to
I've got
spell?
dark vision. No, it still don't. Okay.
So your
It's just
your
appearance in
glowing
darkness.
light, your glowing hammers and weapons are not going
Okay.
going into that darkness. Something is being obscured on purpose.
Yeah.
Char will go.
I don't know the extent of your magics, man. I mean, I know you're not going to have to detect to know that that's magical, but could you dispel it?
It's like several people have dispel magic, but I don't know if she does.
Don't know that I. That's not the right page. Detect poison and disease. I don't think I have a dispel. That's a negative.
I think it's a level 3 spell.
Oh, well, shoot. Never mind. Ha!
Hold on. Char not have to climb. Char not have to
Choose one
fly.
creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any spell.
Levitate. So, I'm basically just going to levitate myself.
But you still can't see when you get.
No, I know, but I don't have to hold. At least I don't have to. You know, I'm not.
Well, maybe you should let her see if she can dispel the darkness before you go.
Well, that's fine.
So is that?
Yeah,
Does that take time to cast?
No?
No, it's just a regular action. 120 feet's the range.
Well, it's around. It's around you, right? You can spell.
Choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range.
Darkness.
So it's the magical.
yeah. Up there.
So you tell me you wave your hands through the darkness. Would you feel oddly comfortable waving your hands
Yes.
through the darkness? And you dispel it? Okay.
Yes.
So she's dispelled it. So do you levitate up?
Yeah, I'll start levitating. I can levitate 20 feet, and then I have to kind of pull myself up a little bit.
And
after
our
that,
lights
so-
are working now?
Yes, they're shining through, so you can see. So you actually see him go up, and you come up to what you believe is the head of the statue.
Okay.
So you come, and you're there. There is another dead body that looks similar to the one that you saw down below. Inside of it, you can actually see what looks like a human-like face. Instead of on the outside, it's on the inside. So you can look out and you can actually see out the eyes. But you can see the courtyard or that section that you were in right there. It looks like this was probably here to also attack and defend the courtyard because there's slits that you do arrows. You actually see what looks like old pieces of what's left of bows and arrows. But there's a body there. Do you wish to look at the body?
Yeah, I'll do investigation.
Okay. So you look through, roll your investigation. It won't take much.
I don't really want to roll it on there. Sure, it'll be in that one.
I don't like rolling on the app at all.
A 5.
It's there. You have your light, so it's like. So you see it first glance. On the face of this creature are what looks to be gold spectacles. And even though the rest of it is tatty and awful, it looks like they're apparently were and still are wearing a magic robe of some kind because it is unfazed by the test of time that's in here.
And you guys, just being 40 feet, y'all can hear me. If I yell back now. So I'm just like, another body up here. It's got stuff on it.
Does it look old or fresh?
I'm not sure.
But it's, like I said, it's very nice robes. So,
It looked like it dressed real good.
so it's your color.
Oh, so it's,
Do you wish to
yeah,
pick up the robe?
yeah. And you said golden spectacles too.
And you can take the gold.
Yeah, so I'll take them. Yeah.
So you've picked up an item. It's the robe of useful items.
Woo!
So you'll have to think about it a little bit, but you might want to remind me to add that
Okay.
to your.
I want to check out the spectacles too.
Yeah. So I'll look at
They have pink crystal lenses.
Mmm.
Looking at everything with rose-colored glasses.
And if you wanted to hide something in normal light,
Ooh. Say that a little louder for those up top. Seriously.
Now the funny thing is, while you're up there, you know there's another slit, and it's angled down, looking at what looks like a spot on the floor that's behind the.
See, here's the problem, guys. Hand on head. Char has normal intelligence, very low wisdom. So,
Not much life experience. Yeah.
so it's just he's just gonna look
you
at this.
play
stuff.
with every magical thing that you come across and murder people with them.
Yes, I pretty much do. So,
You have magic glasses.
yeah, exactly. That's why I'm
You're gonna put them on.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna put them on. So that's
when
what
you
I'm saying.
you put them on, you see that there is a set in the middle of the temple's north wall is a secret door.
Ooh.
There seems to be an amber glaze that covers the wall, trying to hide the presence, but the goggles or let you able to see it. But there seems to be some type of magical energy emanating from it. So you hear a sound while the goggles are on. It is the sound of 3 thumps.
I tell what direction the thumps are coming from.
No, it's just when you looked at the door,
okay.
you hear 3 thumps.
When I looked at the door, okay. So, Char found really cool glasses. I see stuff y'all not see.
Well, come down and show us, man.
Okay. So I just start pulling myself back down.
Alright, so you're down. Again, like there's something else up there too.
I'm still levitating, so I'm just like hovering off the ground, handing.
Featherfall.
Yeah. So, just like these them.
Hand them to her.
Yeah. So.
Oh. Can I put them on through the helmet somehow?
Their goggles that fit under.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
So you look out there, you see stuff.
Do I need to exit the...
You're just
So-
down that
Yeah.
first, so you need to come up.
So we need to come up and go
We-
out
we-
from
we-
around the
we-
legs?
So you want to point her where to look?
Yeah. So all 3 of us, I guess we go out.
Okay.
Didn't you want to go get the face?
Well, I don't know if that's
So
it.
He said there was a face.
Yeah.
Well, I told him. He saw there was a face inside of the
Oh, I
Inside of
thought
it.
you didn't
Yeah.
say that
My
down
first
to
thought,
us.
my first thought was like, I wonder if that's
Instead
like
of
something
on the
about it
outside,
facing
it's-
inward. If it would
Okay.
just pop
So
off
you didn't
the
tell
head,
us
and
that.
No.
that's her face, but it's not. The glasses are gonna. No, it's not.
Okay. So,
Baby, go. So I put on the glasses,
so you put on the
looking
glasses,
all cool.
and you see. Do you point?
Yeah.
So you
Tell
point,
Cheryl where
and
it's
you
at.
see the
I
what
see the
looks
door.
like a door,
Okay.
sort of glowing. You see the magic through. Also, when you look at the door, you hear,
Thump,
3
thump,
heartbeats.
thump. Heartbeats, even.
That's the easiest way I can describe it.
All right. Walk over to the door. Knock back 3 times.
Oh, you knocked the door 3 times. So the door opens, revealing a dusty stone staircase.
You think we go right way?
I believe this would enter the complexity of what you think it would be.
Char also found this really cool robe. You gonna make Char look really nice.
Awesome.
So do you, like,
Yeah, we'll
Did you
go.
check the pockets?
Ooh.
We do that later.
Alright, so going in the stairs.
So you all go down the stairs. Within a minute of her knocking, the door closes on its own as you go through.
That's not creepy.
You now realize, though, that there is no door at the end of the steps.
Okay.
You keep going down.
Yeah, let's go all the way down.
So as you're coming through, like I said, I guess as soon as you're being sort of cautious coming down, and when you get within 5 feet of it, it's like another secret door opens.
This place
Am I
kind
gonna
of spooky.
Am I going to see that door with the glasses on still, or no?
No, at this
That
point,
one was not
that's-
visible.
that's it.
Okay.
So do you go through the door that
Oh,
opens?
yeah.
Going to trust that Shar knows what she's doing.
So you go in, you all come in, and what you see is what seems to be a preserved library. This stone library has a 20-foot high wall and 30-foot high vault ceiling. Covered in the ceiling is a fresco that depicts angels being set ablaze in hell. A black marble railing encloses a golden marble staircase that spirals gently down to a 30-foot wide, 30-foot deep shaft to the north. Against the gray walls stands a 6 10-foot tall black marble bookcases. On the shelves are hundreds of well-preserved tomes. Embroidered rugs, chairs, and lit caballeros fill the southern half of the room. So again, so you came down, so they've all lit. So, but again, you see, like all this is in here on both sides, and there's a staircase that goes down. So there's only one direction to go.
Yep. Keep going down the steps.
So do you just keep going, or do you look around?
I want to look around.
Do we want to pause and look in the?
Yeah.
Do I perceive anything still with these rose-colored glasses or not? Looking around the library, looking at books specifically.
There's no ladder to reach the high books,
Okay.
but you can roll perception if you
We
want.
don't need ladder.
Alright, well, you think this seems a very wizardly place. Who else would like so many books in one place? And in fact, this is preserved. It must have been definitely some high level mage did this. You think to yourself, probably some snooty wizard had used mage hands to place these books on high, since there's nothing
No
that can
ladder.
indicate ladders or anything like that.
Is there a desk?
Yeah, there's not a desk, but there's seats.
Okay. Is there any place where it looked like they would be able to set a book to read it, or
Like a little
enchant?
table.
There are embroidered rugs and chairs, and then there are the chandeliers that are over them, so to make sure they're prime places to sit and read.
Wizard's library with embroidered rugs. Looking around on the rugs themselves, does anything stand out as far as possible holy symbols or hidden symbols?
And aside from his inspection, would I see anything
No,
that
they're
he
just-
might miss?
They're just nice little. They're nice and lively. They're very colorful.
Okay.
And again, everything in here is pristine.
Okay. Cleaning lady must have just been in here.
Wait a minute, looking for dust on the floor.
No, like everything in here is perfect and preserved.
Yeah.
Guys, I don't know how much dungeon delving you've done, but usually when you run into a place like this and there's no dust on the floor, there's some type of slime or ooze that's cleaning the place.
Yep.
So just keep your eyes open for
Oh wait.
To you all.
slimes, oozes, cubes.
So,
Dun, dun, dun.
maybe, but
I just warned them just from my experience dungeon delving.
Yep. Been there.
okay. So again,
Uh,
there's
just go down the steps.
twisting steps.
Yep.
So,
Okay. How you
And
feeling
then
about
we
the steps?
Walked on down the
On
hall.
down the hall.
You're now leaving that. That's what you all did.
Okay.
Okay.
So you've moved to the next part. Get the downstairs. So you went downstairs. Alright, so you move down. As you go down, you see a golden marble staircase with a black marble railing. Hugs the north wall as it spirals gently up a 30-foot wide shaft. Sorry. It's like that. So, yep. Lying in the middle of the room are 6 broadened wooden crates. You come up and there are crates. The amber-covered walls are sculpted to look like tentacles that entwine around marble bas reliefs of kings, queens, pharaohs, and sultans, attended by a myriad of slaves. The west, south, and east walls contain alcoves, and standing in each alcove is a tall block of rough block of amber. 2 wide cracks have opened up in the south wall, spilling rubble and shattered pieces of amber onto the floor on the southeast corner of the room. So there is some type of path. And so you went up. So there's only one place that you can go where the created the two cracks.
So the creators of this place, or this place was created somewhere else where they had knowledge of these different types of governments and leaders.
So, but there are 6 crates in the room.
I Yes,
I'm
jar will open.
What? No, I'm just like,
No, I'm saying like there's 6 crates and then there's the path.
make sure they're not mimics. Not that I expect to find those here, but you never know.
You never know.
No, what's bothering me is the rest of the place is pristine, and yet there's rubble on the floor over there.
Oh, that's
Different
so
floor.
the
though.
room down below is pristine. This one is not pristine. So, okay, this is and it's not a very large room. It's only like 20 by 20. As Char approaches,
I'm gonna look at both of y'all and say,
as he approaches, the crates explode, and there's dirt in them, and something starts rising out of the piles of dirt. There's 6 figures rising up.
I don't know.
I shape earth and solidify it back to around whatever's growing.
It turns into mist. It's not earth. So there's dust of apparently, well, used to be living things. So fun on that one. So, roll for initiative.
And remember, both the weapons are imbued with sunlight right now.
Woohoo!
5. That's pitiful.
So 21.
Looks like he's going first.
yeah, 15.
Okay. The only person that's supposed to go first is you. I said, like, everything's within combat range. So this room is 20 by 20, unless the staircase, unless you try to flee. So there are 6 of them. Like, do you go after the closest?
Okay. What? They all take humanoid shape?
Yes, they all look like they were once probably adventurers.
And how much of them has risen here? Is this just, tattered bones?
Oh no, they look well preserved. There are cuts and slashes, so their eyes glow red.
Revenants. Erupting earth, I'm going to take the floor out from beneath them.
You know that you'll fall 30 feet.
So will
the
that.
The whole room will fall. You want to drop the whole room on top of the room that you were just in, the library? You will drop the whole room. You can do it. I'm just saying, like, you have a moment.
Yeah, what kind of fall damage will we all take if he does
It's
this?
not just fall damage. It's not fall, then plus the rubble that's coming on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
How about I just shape stone and take out the 20 feet underneath them?
Well, they're spread out across the entire room, which you're also in the room.
Okay, I thought they were just in.
There's like, it's 20 by 20.
Can we get representation on the board, please?
So I'm saying, like, they are right on top of you. There's 6. He got within 5 feet of one.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you're all. So it's a cluster. So
Okay, well, I'm going to conjure woodland beings around me.
so there's
Friendlies are okay, but doing that, and I'm going to step up into them where they need to make saves.
What type of save? Like, well, it's
It's a wisdom, DC 17.
21.
Oh, good, you take half damage.
So you got within 2.
So you take 7 points. Magical force damage.
So two of them are hit by your force.
I'll move to the next one.
It doesn't work that way. It's like it's when you stop moving. You don't get to be pinballs anymore.
Okay.
It's like when you end your turn, it will like on your movement, like they will take it the first time.
And if they end their turn inside of it, they take it again. I read that last time.
Yeah. So they hit twice, but if you walk through them, see they don't start or end. You can't just pass through and pull.
Okay, but they can't approach me either. So.
Oh, that's true. Well, unless they want to get hit. So.
All right.
All right. So it is their turn. So the two inside will take. Do you want to roll again for the damage on the two on the inside?
Sure. Uh, 20 points if they didn't save.
One failed, one passed. So
The other one took 10.
So 10 and 20. So, does not leave. So they've come in between 5 feet of you. It is going to try to. It's going to try to grapple you. It's going to try to grab you. Does an 18 grab you?
Yep.
So you now have the grappled condition.
Okay.
So it's grabbed you with one hand.
Okay.
So you are not restrained. You're just grappled. You're just held.
Mm-hmm.
You can't move anywhere. But you're at disadvantage.
That's fine. Does it end its turn holding on to me?
It's well then. It does not do that. I need a Constitution saving throw by you.
17 and... Oh, I got a +3 in my Constitution. So, dirty 20.
Okay. So you're moving around a bunch. They can't do what it wants to do. So the other one missed.
Okay.
Coming up, because I'm pretty sure 12 didn't hit you.
No. And they end their turns there?
Yep, they did their turns.
Okay.
It doesn't double up. It's only when they enter or exit. I've already checked that rule. They don't get hit like that much.
Okay.
But they will get hit on the start of the next turn. So, the other four, each of them will, two of them will attack each of you. It's like, does a 23 reach out and grab Char?
Reach out and grab Char.
So, does a 16 grab Ashram? So you're able to move out of the way. So, alright, you're grabbed. The other one comes up and tries to claw you, misses. So the one comes up, pretty sure 11 misses you. So they then, all 6 of them take their bonus action, which is a disengage action, and they all fly up and run along the wall and get on the ceiling above you.
While we're grappled, or they just drop us?
So they let go of you all.
Okay. They're 30 feet above us.
So was that room 30 or 20?
20 feet above us.
It's 20. It's 20 by 20. I don't know if it actually said how tall that ceiling is. I'm gonna say it's 20 because
Okay.
it does not say how tall it is.
Okay.
It's just the size of it.
Okay.
So our turn is done. So I guess Char next. And then
Okay.
Astral.
Okie dokie. Let's see here. So they're 20 foot above us right now.
So two of them perch above each one of you.
Well, I'm working on it.
I'm just kidding. I've got something too.
Yeah. Oh, that's on. He's aiming up.
I don't have.
No, he's got a breath weapon.
Yeah, but I'm trying to do more than.
Yeah, everything you all do is within range, unless you just want to melee punch them.
Yeah, I'm gonna do breath weapon, and it's gonna have to be the 30-foot line because the cone is 15 feet. So I can just hit one, and it's you need to make a DC 14 dexterity save.
Pass.
All right, it's gonna take half. Takes 5.
Okay.
And bonus action rage.
That's action range. Okay. So Ashram's turn.
Are they all kind of clustered together?
There's groups of two. Like each, there are two focused on each of you, and they're both above you.
Okay.
So 2, 2, 2.
Yeah, 2, 2, 2.
Does a 14 hit?
No.
No? Okay.
So you have bonus action.
It's all heals.
Isn't necessarily a bad thing.
Oh well. Moving on.
Back to Bozak.
I'm just maintaining this spell. It's a concentration spell, so I can't cast anything else.
Is it just within 5 feet of you?
No, 15 feet.
So do you move and encapsulate everyone else in it?
Sure. I go stand in between my two buddies.
Alright.
So if anything comes down to attack us, they get smacked in the face.
So they will, because when they enter in, they're going to
Right.
hit. So when they end their turn inside of it.
And I go, "Oh, Char, save me!"
Alright. But you don't want to.
Bonus action below the cake.
But you're not dropping concentration.
Caress
No.
his face.
Yeah, so,
No, I'm maintaining this spell.
alright, well, you might as well get me some damage rolls because they're dropping off the ceiling down on top of you all. They're
Okie
going
dokie.
to burn through your guardian spirits. And they're
No,
gonna
it's
get
not
popped.
that. This doesn't have
I'm
a
not
damage
going.
limit. It's any time they enter it, as long as
Well,
I
your
concentrate on it.
your nature spirits.
No, this is woodland beings.
Oh, yeah, wait, yeah, you conjure the fake animals, the fey animals.
Yeah, this isn't something that goes away after 60 points.
That's your version of guardian. So now the cleric, on the other hand.
Okay, so each one that fails takes 19. Each one that does not fail.
No,
takes
they're
10.
just falling on you. They're automatically fail.
Okay, so they all take 19 points.
Like I said, they're just falling down. So, yep, pretty much baring their teeth.
Oh, wait, this is like fluids.
I know, right?
They're literally bearing their teeth coming down. So you said 19.
Yep.
So, alright. So they all will take 19 Susan coming back down on top of you. So the first one that lands onto each of you does a 20 grabs Bozak. I mean,
Yeah.
alright, 20 grabs Bozak. So pretty sure a 16 does not get controlled.
It's a glancing blow.
So we'll say 9. That's not enough to grab.
Oh, yeah.
So you'll take 1 point of claw damage.
Okay.
I understand.
So and Ashran does 22 grab you.
Yeah.
So it hits your AC. All right. So the ones that are grabbed, I need a Constitution saving throw from you all.
19.
Pass.
How many points did you say?
1.
12.
So they come down. One's holding you. One comes down and they bite you. So you will take 5 points of piercing plus 10 necrotic for a total of 15. And your hit point maximum is decreased by 10.
Cool.
So that's three of them. The other ones, the other ones are just going to take claw attacks at you because that was the one that came down. So the one that grabbed you tried to bite you.
Wait, was that damage on him or me?
That was you.
Okay, got just
So
making sure.
he passed the con save.
Gotcha.
So, and then one's clawing with the 21 at you. The other one, two 21s at you with just clawing. So I assume that hits you. Joe?
Yeah.
Oh, so
21's hit.
That's
Wait a minute. I have one that just grabbed me. And the
that's
other
the
one is just claws.
So, yeah.
Okay.
So one's trying to bite at you, one's grabbed you, and the other one is trying to bite you, like claw at you twice. It's coming down, it's like clawing, not trying to bite. So that's 16 points of slashing.
Okay.
So, okay. The other one is
I make my constitution for concentration.
okay. And so Char does 20 non-natural hit you.
Yep.
So, and alright, so it claws. It only is going to hit you with the one. So that is 10 points of slashing. So
That's halved.
you'll half that. So, and then Ashburn, one throw. Does a 19 hit Ashburn?
Glancing blow.
Alright, so you're just going to take 5 off the glancing, and then the second claw misses with an 18.
Okay, repeat those.
So you just got hit with the glancing blow
Yeah.
of 5. You take 5.
Okay.
And then another one missed.
Okay.
So, but your HP did lower by 10 total.
I know I can't cast another spell, but can I hit?
Cantrip. You can do cantrips.
I can do cantrips while concentrating. Okay.
You can do cantrips.
Erky dirky artichokey.
Just remember though, like you're within, or you're close. So,
Oh, that's fine.
because they could they could prompt opportunity attack.
Okay.
But so they took the damage entering through. Their turn's done. So it goes to Char.
Alright, I'm going to smack the one that's closest to me.
So there's 2. So
Is a 17 hit?
yes.
Alright, awesome. So that's going to be 6.
Because you're not grappled, right?
No,
So
7,
just the other 2 are grappled.
16. 23 points of magical bludgeoning and 4 fire. And then we're going to wallop again. 26 hit.
I think so.
5, 8, 17, plus 15,
So those of you that are grappled, while he's adding that up.
30. I'm also going to add a brutal strike onto that one since I added the flames to the first one. I can add to the
So
second.
your speed is 0. Anyone that's grappled. So go ahead and add it. So
So be just 1. So 25.
25 more.
Yeah, of magical bludgeoning, and also with that brutal strike, it adds forceful blow when the chosen attack hits, the target is pushed 15 feet straight away from you,
Oh, that knocks it outside of the.
and you can then move up to half your speed towards the target without provoking opportunity attacks. So,
Do you move out of the protection ring?
no,
That-
I'm
that's-
gonna stay in the protection ring. But with me also hitting it with the maul, it has the topple condition, so it needs to do a Constitution DC 14 or have the prone condition.
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay. So.
How are these creatures looking?
That one right there probably is now looking pretty rough. That one. So, if you are grappled, you have disadvantage attacking anything that's not the one grappling you. You do not have disadvantage if you are beating the one off that's grappling you. If you try to attack someone else, it's a disadvantage. But you cannot move either. Okay. Ashton's up.
Does 28 hit?
Yeah, I'll take
it.
I think that's a good.
16 radiant on whatever's close.
Okay. So, any bonus actions?
Well, I have healing for bonus.
I don't know. It's just,
We're not going to complain about that.
I know.
no one's.
I'm
going
not trying to
complain.
complain
No
about it.
one's-
I'm
no one's
just
going to
making a
complain
statement I
about
can't attacky anymore.
So, well, you are a cleric. You do have some abilities. So, but it might be too early to.
Yeah,
use
that's true.
Some of the abilities. Because you gotta make it out of here too. You're not just.
Yep.
Okay, so Spozak.
AC 18.
What are you doing?
Starry Wisp against the one that is grappling me.
Okay. Wait, is this the AC? Okay.
Yeah.
So it hits.
Okay.
Is that a spell that requires you to move your hand?
Starry Wisp is verbal semantics, so yes.
Okay. So you will get an opportunity attack to try to claw you while you move your hand. You do get it off though.
Okay.
So you're gonna get clawed for. You get clawed for 8.
Okay, and it's going to take 10 radiant.
Okay.
So are we doing their damage at the beginning of their turns or at the end of their turns? Because if they're in this,
When they enter, when they enter, it's like they're going to take it. It's not. It does not add at the end of your turn, does it?
no, at the end of their turns.
Yeah, they already took that.
So
when you
next round.
Yeah, like remember I had you roll when they first dropped in on you, so they'll get it.
Okay. Yeah, but that was at the beginning of their turn when they dropped in.
Yeah, but
so.
I'll just let you go ahead and get it.
Okay, so I didn't. That's what I was confused about. I didn't know
But, yeah.
what the timing is on when I give you the damage.
Yeah, so it's when their turn's done.
Okay.
So which is now at the end of your turn, it's their turn.
I know.
So they're like go ahead and roll for the damage. So that way, I'll see the ones who grapple. They're grappling you, so they fail.
Mm-hmm.
So two fail. All four. All. Well, hold on. I got 2 more. 1 passes.
Remember, I knocked 1 out.
So 2. So 2 don't get hit by it.
18 points, magical force.
And one got 9. Okay. So that they will take that at the end of their turn. The two of you are grappled. I'm gonna go ahead and Constitution saves for both of you.
Crit. Why can't I do that on attack? Poop head.
15.
So alright, so you both pass. So they don't bite you. the other one standing aside, they're going to attack. Both miss Bozak because I'm pretty sure 11 does not hit you, and they're the other two. Poor Ashman. 22 and 20, non-natural. So you're going to get hit with 2 claws.
Keep me appraised on how you're looking.
Mm-hmm.
So that is 16 points of slashing damage.
Mm-hmm.
The total of it. So they didn't take their damage. Two of them are definitely in the bloody condition. And the third that got knocked out is definitely looking pretty crappy. So their turn is finished.
The way you said it sounded like you had a little Fargo in them. It's pretty crappy.
Eh?
Eh?
Alright. The one non-grappler.
The Smasher.
Is a 27 hit?
Quite possibly it does in this life and the next. Actually, technically, this is the next for them.
14, 17, 21.
So which one are you doing? The one that's up next to you?
Yeah.
So I didn't think that you were leaving.
No.
So do you have one more round of that?
Dude, I have 10 full minutes. I
Oh,
have
that-
30 rounds.
Oh, that's right. You're the third.
21 magical bludgeoning and 7 fire.
We could be here all day.
No, that is a protective spell. 21 and 7 fire.
Yep. Alright, and let's wallop again. Be a non-natural 20.
I think that hits it too.
4, 7, 16, 23 bludgeoning, because I'm going to add forceful blow on this one. So 31 points of magical bludgeoning, and it's going to get knocked 15 feet. And
Okay.
then also topple, so DC 14 Constitution will take the prone condition.
Oh, it is prone. I'll stand up. So I would say that one is probably bloody too. So Ashman's turn.
No! No! Oh, we're only one.
So that
Dice don't like me anymore.
that-
I know.
that
You're in
that
jail, you
does it-
bad, horrible bad guy.
give a Constitution
Look.
saving throw for your one.
Look, I have a special shard dice for you.
So Constitution saving throw. Like I said, you try to hit the one that has grappled you, and it's going to prompt a bite.
I think it's probably going to win too. Yeah, 9.
So
So
that fails.
Oh, wait, that's
you're
not
going
one.
you're going to take 5 points of piercing, and an additional 10
Just try to see
necrotic.
that.
Like your HP maximum decreases by 10.
What am I looking at?
You read it
Oh, there's a giant chicken.
with a horse head.
Okay, so you like that was just your first attack. Do you have another attack? Do you take a bonus action?
how many times have I sat here and said all my bonus actions are heals?
You sort of gotten a.
I know,
So-
but I'm the one who's worse off than.
Okay, like I said, you've lost 20 points off your maximum HP.
I know.
So okay, so that's back to the top of the order, right?
Ah. I think he's saying the same thing.
So you've been
I think I missed. 14.
yeah. So
Zappy!
it's like,
Oh no.
wait, did you try to cast that spell again?
It was the Radiant spell. Starry.
Yeah. So you're casting a spell with you grapple.
Yeah.
He misses the. I'm assuming a 15 doesn't hit you.
No.
Yeah, so like he misses a claw, you casting it like that.
Okay.
So you have a bonus action.
Now I'm just maintaining the
Yeah,
spirits.
you can't get rid. Like you, that's right, because that's the only bad thing. You just have to hold that for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, maybe for 10 minutes. So okay, so
Seems worth it to me.
so they like. It's their turn. There are 4. Go ahead and roll the damage for the end of their turn. So
22.
there's a natural 20 and a 17. So it's like what's your save?
17 is the save.
All right, and then fail. And 16. So
Okay, so 2 of them take 22, 2 of them take 11.
2 passed.
Yeah, they take 11.
Yeah, so, and then, well, there's still 4 in there. There's just, you
Yeah,
just knocked out 2.
I knocked 2 of them out.
Okay, so, you said 11. And 22 was the full.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright. The one. Alright, so I added the damage. This damage is coming at the end of their turn, so it's through. I will go ahead. The 2 that are outside are going to rush back in. I'm going to go ahead and do the saves. They're both failing on the rush in, so they're going to take the damage on the come in. The 2 that you knocked out are coming at you. One of which that is like where you're both grappled. The other ones are going to turn because you're right side. They're turning and so 4 of them are attacking Tar. So the first
Just
one,
how I like it.
the first one comes up and you're grappled.
Okay.
20. I'm pretty sure 23.
Yeah.
Grapples you. Do a save, please.
A strength save or what is?
Constitution save.
A 22.
Okay. Does an 18 hit you? So another con save, please.
A 23.
So 1 does not hit you. The third one does not hit you. The 4th, natural 20. So
Okay.
You're getting bit.
Yeah.
So it's like you're getting bit.
Yeah.
So because you're already grappled by another, so one's already got you. So you're getting grappled. So you will take 10 points of piercing,
Okay.
which will be 5,
Yeah.
and then 20 necrotic because they're both going to bite you. So so you will be reduced. Your maximum HP will be reduced by 20. So Bozak's probably the only one that's going to notice this at this angle is that it seems to replenish them when they drain. So their turn's done. So and then they
Did any
take,
of them fall?
oh no, I gotta do math because those 2 were hurt really bad that rushed in on you.
Say they would have taken the damage on the way in.
Yeah, they ended their turn so they're going to
Okay.
and they failed. Both of them failed. So I'm adding. The health that they gained kept the 2 of them up, like barely. So I would say that it's like you can tell that that's it. So Charcer, who is grappled, both hands are gripped.
Yeah, well.
So you're disadvantaged no matter who you swing at.
Yeah.
They're just here you see Char and they're like just biting onto his neck and he's just holding.
So my lowest would be a 19. Even disadvantage.
That was your lowest?
Yeah, it'd be a 24 or a 19.
Hallelujah.
I have a plus 10 on
No,
mine.
I'm just saying.
Well, what's your damage modifier?
Plus 9.
So you don't even have to roll. That
Yeah.
one's gone.
That one's gone. Okay.
So,
And with my...
so
What is that? What is
you
that
hit them
called?
and they turn into a cloud of dust.
I've never actually done this one
And
before.
the clothing is left.
I'm going to choose to use the Hue ability. Immediately after you score a critical hit or reduce a creature to 0 hit points, you can make one attack with the same weapon as a bonus action. That is a 24 to hit.
Okay, so yeah. Like you're still at disadvantage. You're still critical about the other one.
Right, sorry. Okay, 24 or 25.
Yes,
Take your
yes,
pick.
Yes.
Details, schmeetails.
So,
Yes.
3, 12, 16, 19 magical bludgeoning and 4 fire.
Just this.
Yep, and then
Yeah, like they're gone.
okay, they're gone, and then I'm going to use my second part of my where I get attack my 2 attacks. So that is an 18 to hit.
So who are you hitting?
Just the next closest one.
Okay, so like I said, you had 4 on you, so yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So and then 6, 7, 16. My first blow onto that one. 29 points.
It's
Magical
gone.
bludgeoning.
It's gone.
Okay, and then
So
okay, so
it turns to dust too with all the
Okay.
all the clothes left.
okay, so now just glare to them. So
Alright, it's Ashram's turn. So three are gone.
So 3 left,
3 left.
basically.
So one's one is holding on to you, one's facing Char, and one's holding on to Bozak.
Are you bloodied yet?
ask
Yes.
such questions.
Well,
I'm at half of their damage.
But you did take all the necrotic.
Yeah,
And it lowered your.
it did.
max down.
I'm not bloodied yet. No,
No?
I'm not even
Okay.
bloodied even though I have my 20 hit points back. So
Okay. What about you? No?
So
Okay.
you look and tell they're not bloody.
Okay, just saying.
Oh, I'm just.
No, I
I'm just-
appreciate it.
Yeah,
No,
I'm just,
don't get me wrong,
I'm just
thank you.
repeating that you look around
Yeah.
and neither of
we
them
still
Check
in the
it out,
fight.
my buddies!
We're still in the fight.
tell. None of them look worse for wear.
I just took 3 of them out. We're good. So
Well then, in that case, fuck this up, we're done. $22
That hits.
to hit. And 13 damage radiant.
What did you do?
Cantrip. Holy word.
Does it require any hand movements?
Vocal. What's S?
Somatic,
Sm-
yes.
Somatic. So it is.
So you get bit again.
Okay.
So Constitution save. It's going to try to bite you.
Yeah.
So 5 points piercing.
Another
10
15. I get it. I hear ya. I
well,
hear
it's
ya.
only 10 off your max HP.
Yeah.
So you just put that into your modifier as a -30 at this point.
Yay.
So but it got hit with how much damage does this thing take? You still hit it.
Yeah.
13.
What'd you say? 13?
You said 13 damage.
So it balances out to 3. Because it sucks 10 of your life away. Blah, 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 blah.
Pretty much.
So, but damage is damage. Wait, was that radiant?
Yes. All I'm throwing in here is radiant.
Okay. So, okay. That one looks awful. The one's grappling you. Okay, back to the top.
I'm shooting the one on her. I see it keeps biting her.
Do you want the attack of opportunity?
Yeah, I'll take the attack of opportunity.
So,
Oh!
so if you get bit, 5 points of piercing, 10. It's like 10 necrotic, 10 off your life.
Okay, and AC of 24.
Oh, you hit that sucker. It can't move either. It's grappled.
Yeah.
So like it's lashed onto her. So
Ooh, nice roll. 20 points radiant.
so it explodes.
So there's nothing left on her, right?
It explodes. Yeah, dust. So
Boom!
you got it off of her. So and its clothes falls to the floor. So there's no like I said, it's just clothing coming down. Like that.
Okay. You want me to roll the remaining damage?
Oh yeah, because it'll be your turn. Yep, over here. Because there's just 2 left in here. Let's see. I'll go ahead and
Bless you.
22 for a fail.
okay, so I got 2 passes.
11s.
Alright, so that's what happened at the end of their turn. So that's their turn. So one's still on you. So since it's grabbing this Constitution save. So
20, 30.
go pass it well. So nothing happens. And then the other one that's left is on Char. 17.
Yep.
That hit you?
Mm-hmm. I said AC 16. Yep.
Okay. 23.
Yep.
Okay, so you're gonna get clawed twice.
Okay.
So that is 16 points of slashing.
Okay.
So it then uses its bonus action and disengages and goes down the steps and leaves the room. As it leaves, it's going to get hit with the damage. So I saved the roll, the saving throw, to see if it takes half or full. On that 20. So it gets outside, and as it starts going down the steps, it turns to moving dust, and as it leaves, it's like flows down and leaves the room. So combat is over.
I collect all the dust and put it in my bag.
Is that going to be an ongoing thing?
Yeah. All the dirt.
Okay. All of the dirts.
All the dirts.
Okay.
All right. Can I just maybe heal all of us if I can get back to my spells?
Okay.
I cast Greater Restoration on her.
Yeah, I was down to 33.
But greater restoration will
Take away her.
it'll put your max HP.
Put
back.
your max HP back.
Yeah. And
then, once that's done, any healing spells that you cast within 5 feet of me gets another +5.
Okay.
You get my wisdom bonus to your heals
Yeah, which is
if you're
really-
within 5 feet of me or 10 feet of me.
which is a really nice bonus. So make sure to burn your spell slots.
So we're gonna huddle.
Well, you're already.
We're already huddled.
Well, I mean, but
And I need to burn my 5th level spell.
Ooh, nice. For once, they were sweet. All right. 21.
Is that with my +5?
Yes.
So that's for all of us.
Yeah. That's yes.
Very, very good. Very, very, very yeah, there's nothing else in this room other than the two broken. Like there is a very, very thin path that you'd have to squeeze through. Looks like it does look like it could go somewhere, but it might not go somewhere. Do you wish to go through these two thin little scratches? There is no way to defend or attack. You're literally.
Can I turn my head that way?
Yeah, that's like it's like.
Okay, I can still attack. So it's
Alright.
No,
you just got your breath weapon.
breath weapon. So-
Alright.
Okay, so I gotta get to this. All right.
All right. Bathroom break. Hold on.
So you're all going through these rock fissures, and do you all both? Are you all in the same fissure?
We're going to slide through it one at a time.
Yeah. Well, it's one at a time, but like are
Yeah.
you in the same one? Because
Yeah.
there's two.
Yeah, we're going to keep each other within eyesight.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you go through, and you're in a room.